Chapter 4. Corey stared at the calendar hanging over his desk. Saturday night. Saturday night, and I'm sitting up here alone in my room, Walkman blasting in my ears, staring at my desk, not even hearing the music, thinking about Anna Corwin. A guy could get pretty depressed, he told himself. He tore off the Walkman headphones and tossed them onto the desk. Anna, Anna, Anna. It's spelled the same both ways. Brilliant, Corey. Just brilliant. Your mind really is turning the cheese, isn't it? He knew he had to stop thinking about her. But how could he? She kept floating into his thoughts no matter what he did. He had liked other girls before, but never like this. He leaned over and grabbed the phone. I'll ask her to a movie or something, he told himself. If I can just get to know her a little, maybe I won't be so crazy, so obsessed. Those eyes. That whisper of a voice, as faint as the wind. No. Stop. I can't call her on a Saturday night. You can't call a girl on a Saturday night. She's probably out. I'll try her anyway, he decided. She seemed so pleased when I talked to her at her locker. No. I can't call her. She'll be insulted. She'll think I'm calling on a Saturday night because I know she wouldn't be out with somebody. I'll call David instead. Maybe he and I can go down to the mall and check out the action. No, David can't go anywhere. He's hobbling around with crutches because of his ankle. Call her, Corey. She'll be thrilled to hear from you. Oh, sure, thrilled. The klutz who always falls on his face when she looks at him. He put down the receiver. Not tonight. No way. I know. I'll catch her at her locker on Monday. Maybe ask her to the basketball game next Friday. He felt a lot better. He had a plan. Now what should I do? The clock on his desk said 8:20. His parents had a hot Scrabble game going downstairs with Lisa's parents. Corey decided maybe he wandered next door and see if Lisa was doing anything. Lisa home? He called into the den, pulling out a sweatshirt. Yes, she is, Mrs. Bloom called. Why don't you go over and keep her company? She was kind of down in the dumps because she didn't have a date tonight. Okay, Corey said, grabbing a bag of potato chips and a box of chocolate chip cookies off the kitchen shelf to take with him. There was never anything to eat at the Bloom's house. That was probably the real reason Lisa was depressed. She was probably starving, he figured. I could talk to her about Anna, Corey told himself. He was eager to discuss Anna with someone. Whenever he brought up the subject with David or Arnie, they just teased him and made bad jokes. How'd the match with Miss Monowon go? Mrs. Bloom called. Don't ask him that, Corey heard his mom say. Don't ask me that, Corey repeated. He fell in his keister, Corey's dad said in a whisper loud enough to be heard across the street. They all laughed. Thanks, Dad, Corey said. Thanks a bunch. Holding the cookies and potato chips in one arm, he pulled open the back door and stepped out into a frosty night. A sliver of a moon was partially hidden by thin wisps of clouds. That moon is so pale, he thought. It's the same color as Anna's hair. Uh-oh, Corey. You better watch it, man. You're starting to see her everywhere, even in the moon. You're getting weird, man. Too weird. You've got to cool it. He had to knock 3 times before Lisa opened the back door. She was wearing cut-off jeans and an enormous old white t-shirt that must have been her dad's. Oh, hi, she said, sighing. It's only you. Who'd you think? I thought it was a burglar. You know, someone exciting. She backed up so that he could walk in. She smiled. I'm only kidding. I'm glad you came over. He held out the food packages. Now I'm really glad, she said, grabbing them both out of his hands. I'm starving. He followed her into the den and sat down on the brown leather couch against the wall. She poured the potato chips into a big ceramic bowl and sat down next to him. Another fabulous Saturday night. What were you doing? He asked, grabbing a handful of chips and dropping them down into his mouth one by one from above. They taste better that way anyway, he thought. Nothing. I'm renting a movie, but I haven't started it yet. Want to watch it with me? I don't know. What is it? She walked over to the counter under the TV and held out the pillow tape box. A Star Trek movie. He gave her a double thumbs down. I'm not into Star Trek. Neither am I, she said, sighing again. I gotta go to the video store late. Everything was gone. She slumped back down to the couch, close to him this time. They both reached out for more potato chips at the same time. Her hand grabbed his. She quickly let go. He didn't notice that she looked embarrassed. So, how are things, Corey? She asked, turning to face him. Their knees touched. Not great, he said, shrugging. She put her hand on his arm. He could feel the warmth through her sweatshirt. Poor baby. What's your problem? Oh, I don't know. Nothing, really. Everything. She tisk-tissed. They didn't say anything for a while. She moved her hand up to his hair and began to finger his curls. I heard about the gymnastics match, she said softly. I blew it, he muttered, shaking his head. I just blew it. She leaned against him, still rolling her finger lightly in his hair. Don't be so tough on yourself, Corey. It's only the first competition. She shoved the potato chip bowl aside and scooted even close to him. Anna Corwin was there, he said. I saw her watching me, and I was so surprised, I guess I lost my concentration. What? I said Anna Corwin was there. I saw those blue eyes staring at me, and... Creep. What? Nothing. I didn't say anything. She pulled away from him and jumped to her feet. He looked up, bewildered. Why did she look so angry? Have you ever talked with Anna? He asked. She stood over him, crossed her arms in front of him. Corey, I think you should go home. Huh? I just got here. No, really. Go home, okay? But why? I'm just on the move with company, okay? I'll see you in school Monday. I just don't feel like talking tonight. He got up slowly, still confused. Okay, sorry you're not feeling well. Should I leave the chips and cookies? She glared at him. She picked up the box of cookies. For a second he thought she was going to fling it at him, but she put it in his hand. Take the cookies. I'll finish the chips. What the heck? Might as well get fat. Why not? Glad I could cheer you up, he said, trying to get her to smile. She didn't. A few seconds later, he was back outside, heading over the frosty hard grass to his house. A few seconds after that, he was back in his room, sitting on his bed, trying to figure out what to do for the rest of the night. What was Lisa's problem? He wondered. It wasn't like her to be so moody. She wasn't depressed just because she didn't have a date. Something else had to be bothering her. But what? He glanced at his desk clock, 9:25. His eye fell on the yellow pad beside the phone. He walked over to the desk and stared down at Anna's phone number. Without stopping to think about it, without giving himself time to get nervous, time to talk himself out of it, he punched her number. It rang once. Twice. The sound seeming very far away, even though it was just on the other side of town. After the third ring, he heard a click. Someone picked it up. A soft female voice said, Corwins, hello? Hello, Anna? There was a long pause. Corey listened to the sag on the line. Who? The woman's voice repeated. May I speak to Anna, please? Oh! The woman let out a loud gasp. More silence. Then Corey heard a loud screech in the background. What was that awful sound? It sounded like a girl screaming. Yes, must be the TV, he told himself. It had to be the TV. Why do you call her asking for Anna? The woman demanded angrily. Well, I just... Again, Corey heard the girl shrieking in the background. Let me talk. It's for me. I know it's for me. The woman ignored the girl's cries. Why do you call her to torture me like this? She asked Corey, her voice trembling. Well, is Anna there? Corey asked. No, 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 the woman insisted. You know Anna isn't here. You know she isn't. Stop. Please, stop. He heard the beginning of another scream. Then the phone clicked off.